Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out, this light thing. I'm struggling right now. I'm gonna get it. Okay. As soon as I can figure this out, I'm gonna get off in there. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna get it at some point. As soon as I get it. There we go. It's in there now.
I will wait for you.
All right, guys. So welcome back to the DuckMed YouTube channel. I'm here. I'm changing my tail light on my truck, but I wanted to talk to you guys about my first semester in vet school. So you might notice that I have a few changes. I have a mic now, and I also got a new camera, so you might just be seeing in some different quality here. But with that being said, let's go ahead before it get too dark outside. I'm gonna change this tail light, but also talk to you guys about my first semester in vet school. So my first semester in vet school was, it was challenging, which I'm sure it'll be challenging for anyone who's interested in pursuing a veterinary degree. But I would say from the get-go, even from elementary to high school to my bachelor level of work or my bachelor's degree, even master's, man, I've always been like a blue collar style worker. I mean, a blue collar style student. I really got to like dive into material in order for me to understand it and get it. So with that being said, it was a challenge from the get-go. I didn't start off very well in vet school, but I did pick up by the end of the semester, and I'll try to give you guys some tips and tidbits on or some things that I didn't necessarily do well that I kind of capitalized on this second semester. A few tips to maybe consider when getting into when starting off vet school. The first thing I would say is set up your week or your months in advance. You need to know what tests you have, what assignments you have. You need to make sure you plan early. Don't try to wing it and try to get this stuff done as it pops up, because you're going to get yourself in a bind. They throw so much material at you in vet school that it's kind of hard to recover if you ever get behind. So with that being said, that's probably the best thing I can start you off with is start early with planning. I'm almost done with setting up this tail light. I just need to check and make sure it's actually so here plug that in. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start up this truck. So as you can see, I got this brake light fixed. Took me a little second, but I got it going. You gotta pop these little things back in. That's the challenge, man. Don't want to break nothing. All right, there we go. All right, screw these screws back in. The brake light is on. Get on top of your coursework as soon as you can. If they give you some courses during the summer, do them. Or if they give you some assignments during the summer, go ahead and get them over with, especially if they're easy assignments, because you're going to have plenty to do in vet school. So don't wait till the last minute to get a lot of these assignments done. If they give it to you beforehand, you go ahead and get that done. I would also say not to spend as much time searching for study groups or searching for or redeveloping study habits. You don't have that much time, so you can't just go to the library and go spend time with all these groups trying to find out which group do you fit in, all this good stuff, man. You gotta hit the ground rolling. So don't spend too much time trying to, I guess, develop those friend groups and things like that, because that will come over time. You know, I'm warning, I'm telling you from experience, if you spend too much time doing that, you'll find yourself in a bind in terms of trying to get assignments done because you thought you was You thought that you were supposed to be meeting with a group or something like that, or you thought that you were gonna get something done during that time frame when y'all just sitting there at the in the library just talking and having a good time the entire time. Then you find yourself behind. You got time to kind of figure out what's best for you in terms of how you study and how you structure your learning throughout vet school, but you ain't got a truck ton of time. You just gotta, if you've been taking notes, writing stuff down, or if you've been taking notes, typing things out, go ahead and stick to that. Get it done so you won't necessarily have to do too much thinking while you're in vet school. One other thing I would consider tip, as far as a good tip for starting off your first semester, is eat. If you eat and you take care of yourself, sometimes you put yourself at a major advantage as far as just feeling healthy, being able to have the energy to go to class. Some of us don't focus on actually taking care of ourselves very well in terms of meal prepping or just having water throughout the day. You'll find yourself in a health deficit if you're not necessarily taking care of yourself from a overall standpoint, if that makes sense, and getting sleep too. One other tip is don't kill yourself, man. It's not worth it. Vet school it's a big step in life, but you can't put vet school over everything. You can't put vet school over family. You can't put vet school over your life and relationships. That brings me to another point. In terms of taking vet school home to your, to your relationships, to your children, to your family, to your spouse, blah, blah, blah. Don't bring vet school home. Everybody don't need the vet school treatment. You'll have a tendency to bring it home anyway, but I'm just telling you, man, everybody, that sucks to come home and everybody got to hear your problems. Maybe taking in consideration that some people just want to be there with you, just hearing about good times, showing lots of love. They just want to have a normal conversation. They don't want to talk about small animal anatomy. They don't want to talk about all the randomness that's involved with vet school. So take that in consideration. This may seem just cliche, but I think the best thing for you starting off, just starting off the semester right, is to be consistent from the get-go. Whatever you did week 1, you do it week 2. Do it week 3, week 4, on and on. Just keep it consistent and work hard. If you work hard enough, everything gonna be all right, man. I've always had that mindset that hard work can get you anywhere. So just focus on that, and then everything else will be all right. So give me a second. I need to make sure my tail light is actually working. I set it up, but I got my phone over here. I'm recording just to make sure I've actually got my tail light working. So maybe you get to see me actually do some work. All right. So I just changed that tail light, man. We all good. We all set. That was quick and easy. Speaking of doing your own maintenance to your like cars and stuff like that, man, it's little small things like your little remote. You can go buy those batteries from like Walmart. You can go in AutoZone or O'Reilly's or something like that. You can get little lights to put, the tail lights and stuff to put in your car. Man, you unscrew 2 screws, you pop this sucker out, put that tail light in. It's that easy, man. So a lot of you guys can save yourself a lot of money instead of going and paying these car dealerships a truck ton of money. But getting back to vet school, man, just focus. Focus on the task at hand. Know your role, man. You're a vet student. You should be focusing on vet school and getting things done, but also focus on your general happiness and being functional. Don't kill yourself in terms of vet school. The last thing I would say is believe in your own insanity. At some point, you were a little crazy to apply for vet school. You were a little crazy to take biochemistry. You were a little crazy to pursue this career field. So with that being said, have an understanding that you are slightly insane, and that's okay. But keep pushing and keep doing the things that make you, keep doing the things that make you better, everything else gonna work out. Just take it one day at a time. Feel me? That's all I got, guys. I was just out here changing my tail light, and I'm about to go hit the gym now. I got new quality for you. I got the new mic. I got the new camera. So we're gonna start getting some more videos out to you. I hope you like this video. I was just kind of giving you a snippet of what went down my first semester, and some tips and tidbits of what you know, what you can do to kind of start off a little bit better than me. So with that being said, you guys enjoy your day. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and we'll see you next time.
Take it down.